If cheating had levels, this straight-A student would definitely be at the top. She turned the 4 options ABCD into 4 different tunes and used hand signals to send her answers to the rich guys. In return, they paid Daisy a generous fee. But that day, her best friend found Daisy again because she was going abroad with her rich boyfriend. But first she had to pass the STIC international exam to earn the 500,000 reward. Daisy agreed without hesitation. But cheating in the STIC exam was no easy task, since it was held worldwide on the same day. Daisy couldn't see the questions beforehand. Even if she and the rich guy registered together, they might not be assigned to the same test center. Just when Daisy was puzzled, the clock on the wall caught her attention. Then a bold idea struck her mind. Soon Daisy found the rich guy and her friend. She explained that even though the STIC exam was on the same day, there were time differences between countries. That meant the exam in Sydney was 4 hours earlier than in Thailand, which meant Daisy could see the questions first.
ทำข้อสอบก่อนและยังสามารถส่งคำตอบกลับมาให้พวกแกและคนที่จะเข้าสอบที่ไทยจำนวนกี่คนได้
Oh my god
วิธีเนี้ยนอกจากจะทำให้พวกแกได้คะแนนที่มากพอที่จะเข้ามหาลัยได้แล้วเนี่ยเรายังได้เงินจากลูกค้าคนอื่นๆด้วย
The rich guy was thrilled. He trusted Daisy's skills, but wondered how she would send the answers out.
จำเอาวิธีที่ดีที่สุดคือการจำมันปลอดภัยที่สุดและมันไม่เหลือหลักฐาน
ขอโทษนะ มึงเป็นเอ็กเมนเหรอ ไอ้เหี้ยข้อสอบเอติกมี100 กว่าข้อนะเว้ย มึงจะจำได้หมดเหรอ
กูจำได้
Daisy claimed that with enough time, she could memorize every question, but facing the STIC exam, she said she could only memorize half within the time left after finishing. That meant they needed another person, someone like Daisy. And Bank not only had top grades, but also an incredible memory. He was the perfect choice. Soon they began 2 weeks of secret training. Daisy and Bank practiced the full STIC exam process, timing how long it took to memorize the answers. Meanwhile, the rich guy started recruiting, using a PowerPoint presentation. He claimed every test taker who joined would receive 4 specially modified pencils. Each barcode represented a different answer.
เริ่มต้นจากเส้นที่หนาที่สุดซึ่งแทนข้อ A ไล่ไป B C และ D ดอกดินสอ4 แท่งจะแทนช้อยคำตอบของคำตอบ4 section และตัวเลขข้างบาร์โค้ดนี้จะเป็นคำตอบของข้อสอบเติมตัวเลขครับ
Under the rich guy's passionate speech, all participants were excited. They came with stacks of cash, and Daisy's team made a fortune to prepare for the worst. They even rehearsed what to do if caught. When everything was ready, Daisy and Bank, as the test takers, arrived in Sydney as planned. First, they rushed to the restroom and hid their phones under the toilet tank lid. Then they exchanged a look, and with pens in hand, walked straight into the exam room. As the exam began, Daisy and Bank quickly got into rhythm, both being top students. They finished all the questions in just 20 minutes. Then came the memorizing phase. With their strong memory, they quickly memorized the first and second halves of the answers. As time passed, the teacher announced the first half was over. Daisy and Bank rushed out of the room. They went straight to the restroom, took the phones from the toilet tank, and started sending answers to the rich guy. Meanwhile, in a remote factory in Thailand, the rich guys had been waiting. As they turned the answers into barcodes, rows of special pencils appeared. On the other side, the second half of the test was about to start. Daisy and Bank returned to the room, repeating the same process. They finished the paper quickly. For Daisy and Bank, the challenge wasn't the test itself, it was their mental endurance.
Time's up. 10 minutes for the break.
As the second half ended, they rushed to the restroom again. Their actions caught the surveillance camera's attention. As Bank was sending answers, something went wrong on Daisy's side. Because the girls' restroom had a long line, she couldn't get in right away. Time kept slipping away. Daisy grew anxious but could do nothing. Then suddenly, the proctor knocked on Bank's door.
Whoever isn't there, please step outside.
The sudden situation panicked him. He ignored the teacher, trying to finish sending the answers. Finally, after all his effort, Bank sent out everything, but because of nerves, he accidentally broke the toilet lid when standing up. That made the teacher outside suspicious. With nowhere to hide the phone, Bank was caught red-handed. Meanwhile, Daisy finally got her phone, but just as she was about to send the answers, the female proctor appeared. In a panic, she left the restroom, only to see Bank being caught. The good news was he hadn't exposed her. Daisy didn't have time to think. She had to send the answers fast. She left the exam room, took the phone from her boot, and started texting while walking. But then she realized the teacher was looking for her. She quickly let her hair down and kept typing. After all her effort, She finally sent all the answers. With the teacher chasing her, Daisy hid the phone in a passerby's bag. Meanwhile, under the rich guy's command, all answers were turned into barcodes. Students jumped on motorbikes heading to the test centers. Because Bank was caught using a phone, he was permanently banned from STIC exams. The incident hit him hard. It became a stain on his record. His once bright future ended there. Then one day, Bank went to find Daisy.
อยากชวนแกมาทำด้วยกัน เราคิดวิธีที่ปลอดภัยกว่า รัดกุมกว่า กระจายคำตอบได้มากกว่า ที่สำคัญน่ะ ลูกค้าแกดแพดมีมากกว่าลูกค้าเอสติกไม่รู้ตั้งกี่เท่า แต่วิธีเนี้ยจำเป็นต้องมีครูพี่ลินมาช่วยว่ะ
Based on a true story, this is definitely one of my top 3 movies. Tense, thrilling, and full of surprises. Highly recommend you watch the original film.